One of my favorite quotes of late is the Charles Darwin quote that it is not the most intelligent species nor the strongest species that survive, but the most responsive to change. And I believe that that speaks to the quality or the type of intelligence that we're going to require in the world today. It's about being responsive to change.
The world is changing at such a rapid rate that we don't have time to embrace or even to think about it or to have to go through the phases of the stages of change, of accepting change. It's either you do or you don't. And if you don't have the capacity, built-in capacity within yourself to even start to engage with change, it will overrun you and it will destroy you.
I really believe that for the African continent to really be able to change its prospects on the global economic stage, we have to be able to change and capacitate people far quicker than we've ever done before.
So we train humans in job skills and in skills and technical skills related to the job, but we actually don't grow neural pathway networks.
And in this space, I've really come to appreciate that content-driven learning, which is really predominantly what happens a lot in schools and training in corporate environments. We still believe that if you want to develop a nurse, you give them great nursing content and they will have a high chance of coming out as a great nurse. And the reality is that that isn't really the case. I believe that the next frontier in this learning and development space is going to center around how do we develop the mindsets, behaviors.
I think that the crisis in this country is dependency, and dependency leads to entitlement. And I would like to help humans get out of dependency and move to independence.
And what I found appealing about the A2B methodology, and actually A2B Transformation movement, actually, because it's beyond a methodology, it's actually a movement where it gives you the capacity, the skill, the empowerment to not only receive what is happening to you externally, but to be able to control how it impacts you and how it hits you internally and how you respond to it so that you are not stifled by it or overcome by it. So resilience then doesn't become something you strive for. Resilience to change then becomes something that you have, something that is intrinsic within you, built within you. So you don't need to rely on external factors in terms of to navigate the world.
And this is where the A2B transformation becomes really important. I ask myself all the time, how are we truly on this continent going to be able to empower people to be able to respond and adapt to the changes of the fourth industrial revolution? And until we are able to do that and empower people from leaders, managers, parents and coaches to be able to develop people in that way, we're going to not be able to realize their full potential.
So why is it that you are so entrepreneurial and that you are the self-starter and the go-getter and the decision maker and the problem solver, and that your staff is dependent and having the sense of entitlement and are waiting to get instruction and can't just take its own initiative? What is the problem? The problem is a lack of occupational intelligence development, lack of neural pathway networks. And this is what we are good at. We specialize in the science of occupational intelligence development.
This is definitely going to make a huge difference in the world. Just by experiencing it here in my own business, I can see how this can and will make a huge difference in any company, in any place in the world.